there was a particular production tí wọ́n lè ṣe tí wọ́n ní kò really turn out good. Ó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Ọdúnládé Adékọ́lá náà lórí story Mufu Olóṣà Oko.
That production was titled King of Money. Period any man you could Ezego. It was called King of Money.
It was called King of Money.
So period there I decided okay, cash film lórí story Ezego. Subsequently I got to let publications the Ezego pé ó ṣògùn we shot the first 15 days and we had to discard it. And láti gbàgbé because all the actors decided láti sálọ. Ọkọ sọ pé wọn ò ṣe mọ́. Àtúwátú recast àwọn èèyàn náà. Àyẹn náà tún ṣe bí 10 days wọ́n tún sálọ. But we were bent on doing that
particular production.
But Masha eventually she this stage go. The next thing Tabari was a court summon. Kato mo ti issue bench warrant. When we Tabari our people ilé you know, so even at that time, it got to a point that we had to vacate our house. It got to the point that we even had to run out of Nigeria. They even came to shoot at our office. Calling our actors to go see veranda. Was very lucky. Bullet passed through Irwe. It was really tough because at the time I had my first child and I was pregnant.
Hey!
So even though tọrọ assassin wa àwọn kan nínú industry náà ni exactly, do you understand? So they brought them to our house.
Padà sórí ètò wa ètò yìí mọmọ ṣe ń tẹ̀síwájú gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe sọ fún yín nígbà tí mo ṣe àfihàn mo ní wípé obìnrin ni a fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa lẹ́ni báwo ni àwa obìnrin báwo la ṣe ń gbé iṣẹ́ wa lárugẹ báwo ni àwa obìnrin báwo la ṣe ń tọ́jú ilé tí ìkan ò yẹ́lẹ̀ fún kan lóòótọ́ àwọn èèyàn máa lẹ́jà àwa obìnrin kan wọ́n ní àwọn obìnrin tó bá ti gbéṣẹ́ rù iṣẹ́ yẹn ló máa kọjú mọ́ ilé á bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní jìyà wọ́n dẹ̀ lẹ́lòmíì ilé ló máa ń wá ní tiẹ̀ kò máa fẹ́ iṣẹ́ ṣe àmọ́ báwo gan la ṣe ń jẹ́ obìnrin tí ó ń ṣe ọ̀tún tí ó ń ṣe òsì tí kan ò dẹ̀ bàjẹ́. It's very important nítorí pé àwọn obìnrin tó ń bọ̀ lẹ́yìn wa àwọn omidan wa a ní láti fi àwòkọ́ṣe rere sílẹ̀ fún wọn láti mọ̀ wípé it is not a crime, it is not a problem. If you want to be a professional and you want to be a family person, you can merge torí bá ti pé tó dẹ̀ ti mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe tó dẹ̀ ti ní focus. What did I call it? Focus. I say what? Focus. Focus again. Ẹ̀yin ni mo fi máa ṣe àfihàn àlejò wa gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe sọ fún yín. I said she's strong, she's beautiful, she's bold, she's black. Black don't crack. Nah, she's not going nowhere. Àwọn náà ti darapọ̀ mọ́ industry láti bí ọdún mélòó kan sẹ́yìn tó tẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé ẹni tí wọ́n yàn láàyò tọ́lọ́run fi ṣe adé orí fún wọn inú industry náà wà tún ni wọ́n jọ wà. Báwo ni artist méjì báwo ni marriage wọn ṣe ń last bẹ ṣe ti ń béèrè náà àwa náà béèrè lọ́wọ́ wọn. Ẹ bá mi kí arábìnrin Temitope Duka ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò wa mà.
Ẹ ṣé púpọ̀ o.
Ṣé wà dáadáa.
Ìyá ṣe o.
Ẹ̀yin ẹ ní problem. Mo ṣọ́ọ̀kù 300 lẹ́rìn epo. Ojú yóò dé po ẹni tó ra epo 560 o.
Àkókò jẹ́ ìrà náà ni.
Kódà ẹ jẹ́ kí n béèrè lọ́wọ́ yín fún àfihàn àwọn tí wọ́n mọ̀ yín tí wọ́n mọ̀ yín dáadáa. Ta ni Temitope aya Duka?
Okay, Temitope Duka jẹ́ alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ obìnrin, ìyàwó, and of course entrepreneur. And my friend refers to me as a filmpreneur because I'm in the business of arts. So gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo sọ, obìnrin ni mí, ìyàwó ni mí, ìyá ni mí, and of course I'm a businesswoman.
Báwo lè ṣe mú papọ̀ obìnrin ìyàwó businesswoman?
Ọlọ́run fún wa ṣe. And ayé gbogbo ẹ̀kọ́ mọ́ra wọn.
Ayé mọ̀ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ayé mọ̀ did not used to kill the owner of the vehicle because ayé
pọ̀ náà ni.
Ó dà ẹ jẹ́ kí n kọ́kọ́ wá béèrè lọ́wọ́ yín. Getting married to a movie producer as well. Àwọn èèyàn máa sọ mo mọ̀ pé ti gbọ́ rí pé relationship onífìmù àti onífìmù kò lè last but ẹ ti wà nù kíní yóò ti tọdún mélòó kan o báwo ni ti yín ṣe ń last kí n rí yín lórí social media in fact your social media presence lẹ́yìn iṣẹ́ we hardly even see your family ẹ̀ kí n flaunt báwo lẹ ṣe ń ṣe kí ni kò mú òkun ibẹ̀.
That's a very serious question, but mo máa ń sábà sọ fún àwọn pé it is a choice. Marriage is a choice and it's a decision. Decision in the sense that a lot of people might go into marriage without taking a strong, firm decision on if it will last or not. And I'm married to a film producer. I'm also a producer myself. But like I said, it's a decision. I'm marrying a lot of people that want a lot of squabbles in their marriage. But that's because they're not deliberate. That's the best way to put it. They're not deliberate. And again, my best way, I'm graced. I'm graced in the sense that, yes, I'm graced. So it's not because there is any magic. No, there's nothing. It's just grace. Basically. And of course, trying to manage my relationship. Like there is something, it's very difficult for you to see me on social media talking about my challenges, talking about everything about my family life is off social media, basically.
Ẹ wá jẹ́ ká wò lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ yìí a mọ̀ wípé obìnrin pọ̀ lóòótọ́. Báwo lẹ̀yin àti dádì wa? Báwo lẹ ṣe ní àsọyé ọ̀rọ̀? Báwo gangan lẹ̀yin gangan fúnra yín ó kọ́gbọ̀n sọ́dọ̀ obìnrin? Báwo lẹ ṣe ní trust, that fervent trust nínú èèyàn pé ẹ wo, let me go and sleep with my 2 eyes closed. Kò sí nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀.
If I'm going to with my 2 eyes closed, I'll be telling a lie. Reason is pay for every marriage, you need challenges there. I've been married for about 25 years now, and from day one, Lati just shepherd. So his table is just across mine. So Lati just shepherd Lati bere. But the issue of trust, like I said, marriage is a decision. A lot of things will happen, but it is you making that strong decision that you want to remain in that marriage. Only keep you going. And again, that's why young people, but if you want to get married, marry your friend. Marry your friend. Marry your friend. Not to depend on going forward in the marriage. So marry your friend. Like for me, in my own relationship, at the time, we met as classmates, then we became friends, and it was over time. It wasn't boy see girl or two-star. So it was something that actually graduated into marriage, from friendship to marriage. So first thing first, marry your friend and try and understand each other. To understand a lot of things will be, sorted out.
Yeah. So is marriage now more of love or commitment? Love or commitment?
It's a mix of both. But like the key ingredient for marriage is understanding. You need to understand that you are being. So the kind of things you do in your house. So you must be ready to take the good, the bad, the ugly, everything.
Not pleasant.
Exactly, and just make up your mind. I'm going into this thing with a positive mindset. In my work.
25 years on Shomode.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot.
At that time in my life, because I usually don't like to talk about my personal life though. But at that point in my life, first and foremost, I'm an only child. So my family was not very keen on marrying from outside of my tribe. That's Yoruba. So a lot of people, there were lots of pressures, family, friends, everybody was like, we're not very, maybe we should let's just forget about all of this. But it was, like I said, it's a decision. When you find somebody that is like you, when you find somebody that, and they were comfortable with.
So they were convinced.
So they were convinced, okay, this is the person for me. You know that our decisions come out that way. You don't have to listen to everybody. You know, you just have to take that decision and be ready. Well, you would to God be the glory. Exactly. Yes. Oh, of course.
Of course. 25, 20.
Yeah, thereabouts.
Thereabouts.
Okudia.
Àwọn lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ ọkọ yín gẹ́gẹ́ bí film producer, àwọn power obìnrin tabanika wangu yẹn. Some women don't care. So far you give me my time, kẹ́ni tó wà nílé máa ṣe tile. Èmi náà lè squeeze out. How do you really trust this man? How do you cope? How do you feel like pé ó ti sọ pé kò sí nǹkan kan. Àbí ṣá àwọn àyè pé tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ Jésù ìwọ ni mo dì mú o. Ṣáwọn àyè yẹn wà. Ṣé má fà àwọn àyè yẹn sílẹ̀.
I want to believe people understand the question that definitely our àyè wà. But trust, you cannot trust that you can trust the 100%. But most of your especially if you are busy, it will be the least of your problems. Obìnrin gbọ́dọ̀ ní ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀, ó gbọ́dọ̀ wà very busy. Because when you are busy, o ní máa wò pé ọ̀kan ló wà pẹ̀lú ọ̀kan and then kò sí ọkùnrin tó rí nǹkan tó dà tó máa fẹ́ sọnù fún oríṣiríṣi nǹkan tó wà káàkiri. You understand? And gbogbo aládé mọ̀ pé men generally they will stray. Ọkùnrin tó ti marry is like a boy. Ó máa ṣe, you know, but it doesn't mean pé tó bá lọ they would not máa padà sílé. It's like a young boy. Tó bá gbà láyé ó lè lọ play ball lọ káàkiri. Ó máa padà wálé. Do you understand? But I'm not trying to justify or say pé ọkùnrin lè lọ káàkiri kó máa fẹ́ yan káàkiri or whatever, but I'm just trying to say pé tóbìnrin fúnra rẹ̀ bá níṣẹ́ tẹ̀ lọ́wọ́. I don't think any man will want to dump that kind of woman. So the asset, yeah, so that's it.
Because tabani kama wo náà ó yẹ káwa obìnrin ká máa láhùn sọ̀rọ̀ fúnra wa. Èyí tí a fi máa ń pẹ́ kọ̀rọ̀, tá fi máa ń pẹ́ kọ́nà, tá fi máa ń parọ́ fúnra wa òun ló pọ̀ jù. Torí I don't know mi mọ ẹni téèyàn tó fẹ́ gba marriage advice lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tí ó bá ṣe pé ẹni tó ti wà nú ẹ̀ tó dẹ̀ ṣe ń ka ọjọ́ tí ó ń ṣe pé àìjáṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ lọ. Has there ever been a break in your marriage pé bóyá break 1 year, bóyá a separate 2 years, a separate 6 months? Ṣó ṣẹlẹ̀ rí?
Never.
So 25 straight years, yeah?
Yes, never. Never even gone a day. Never.
25 years with one man. Uncle Fidelis, try.
Never.
Na man you be. Àmọ́ mo máa kí yín torí iṣẹ́ yín ọwọ́ yín ló wà. Torí ẹ̀ mo sọ pé iṣẹ́ yín ọwọ́ yín ló wà because gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ ọkùnrin á ṣèṣe ọmọ boy. You can èyàn ò lè díjú pé kò lè ṣẹlẹ̀ ó tán ra ẹ̀. Àmọ́ àwa obìnrin a tún máa sọ nǹkan kan wípé ṣé ó yẹ káwọn obìnrin máa tètè gbá kámú. Irú situation pé ọkọ mi lọ ta kìnìkan mi nígbà mo ń lọ mo kẹ́rù mi mo ń lọ èmi náà ṣàríbi lọ. How should women react to such situations?
Well, mi ò lè sọ pé bákan ni kí anybody should react. It's an individual choice. Because oníkálukú ló mọ nǹkan tó rí níbi tó wà. Do you understand? Ẹlòmíì máa wà nílé ọkọ bóyá tó bá abuse ẹ̀. Bóyá domestic violence and go on. Mi sọ pé torí physical abuse or whatever. Màá wá ní pé kó tọmọ adìyẹ pa sí inú marriage and no. Then ó lè jẹ́ verbal pàápàá. Ẹlòmíì wà tó máa sọ̀rọ̀ sí ó lè lọ parẹ́ ẹ̀. Do you understand? So there are different things no applicable to different people. But mi ní pé kóbìnrin ọkàn gbà ká mọ̀ pé torí ọkọ ẹ̀ stray around because tọkọ bá tún stray ó lè wá káìsàn fún nílé. So again, it depends on situation tí èèyàn bá rẹ̀. And if there is no love, tí ò sí love, kò sí care, kò sí attention, there is no point.
Ẹ̀yin ọkùnrin ṣe ń gbọ́.
Kò sí point pé kóbìnrin yẹn kó jókòó síbẹ̀ because you cannot force nǹkan tí ò sí níbẹ̀. But if it is there, ọkùnrin náà máa compassionate. Kò sí, like I said, kò sí ọkùnrin tó máa like nǹkan. Anything tí o bá like, you will guard it jealously. Èèyàn máa tọ́jú ẹ̀. You will nurture it. You will nurture it because o máa fẹ́ kó máa grow. You know it's your point.
Ìwọ náà fẹ́ máa wò kí inú kí nìkan ó máa dùn kó máa gbèrú.
But tí kò bá ti sí attention, kò sí care, kò sí love, kò sí understanding. Nothing. So what's the point?
Ó wá dàbí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹni tí wọn ò fẹ́ lù tó ń darin. Ta ni ó bá gbé? Ó dẹ̀ dáhùn, ta ni ó bá gbé? Àwọn questions tí mo bí yín, ọgbọ́n tẹ́ fi ń dá mi lóhùn gan lásán. Mo mọ̀ wípé is wisdom, knowledge and understanding. Ẹ wá jẹ́ ká padà sí ẹnu iṣẹ́ yín gẹ́gẹ́ bí producer. Mo mọ̀ pé recent baby tẹ́ gbé lọ́wọ́ ń sè Tayatale. And circumstantially, èmi náà wo movie yẹn. It was a very beautiful movie. The storyline, yes, mo wá gbọ́ pé true life story gan tún ni. Is that true? Very true. Ètòrí àti rí part 1 àti rí part 2. Àwọn wò pé ibi tẹ́ hang wá sí lórí part 2 yẹn. Ṣé ẹ máa sọ wá kalẹ̀ ni? Ṣé bó ṣe ń lọ nìyẹn ni àbí part 3 tó ń bọ̀ lọ́nà?
True life story ni, but of course I infuse a bit of fiction because èèyàn lè sọ true life story èèyàn bó ṣe rí káwọn èèyàn dẹ̀ enjoy it. So we had to put 1 or 2 things into it.
So,
true life story ni, the body of the story.
True life story. Tábà máa ní ká wá kà lápapọ̀ àti tó iṣẹ́ mélòó tẹ́ ti gbé jáde as a producer Temitope Duka.
Ó ti pọ̀ o. Ó ti pọ̀. I think my first production will be in 1999.
Eskelebe tí ò léèlè. Where were you? Where were me? Me were here.
1999. And that was titled Forgotten. English film.
That's about 26 years ago.
Is it up to?
Yeah, 1999. It's about 24, 25, yeah.
Yes. And since then, Amy and are committing so many productions. And sometime around 2006, I did Kids Alone. It's a children's reality show. So basically, house Mosinole, like what you have with the Big Brother, but this time with children. And of course, bringing mentors into the house. So, and I've done quite a number of films actually, but majorly English. So my first Yoruba debut will be sometime in 2012. Yes.
Which is about 10 years now.
Yes. But recently I became a bit more out there because I started doing more directing of films, and I think my directorial debut was Twisted, which was in 2017.
Gbogbo àwọn figure tẹ́ múlẹ̀ yìí ọjọ́ ti lọ, time have passed on it, ọjọ́ ti lọ lórí ẹ̀.
2017.
Àmọ́ mo tún wá gbọ́ a preview information. Ẹ mọ̀ pé téèyàn bá ń ṣe research náà, èèyàn máa tú aṣọ lójú eégún, èèyàn máa tú ṣùdé sàlẹ̀ kòkò. There was a particular production tí wọ́n lè ṣe tí wọ́n ní kò really turn out good as regards the fact pé kò jọ pé police case wà lórí ẹ̀ and all of that. Can you take us through, because ó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Ọdúnládé Adékọ́lá náà lórí story Mufo Olóṣà Oko that tí wọ́n ní kò gbàṣẹ lọ́wọ́ ẹni tó ní story ó project story yẹn wrongly àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ, and I know something like that happened ní àkàtà yín. Ṣé lè jẹ́ ká mọ̀ nípa ẹ̀ ká gbọ́ ẹnu oníkan láti ń gbọ́ pọ̀n.
There's some stories you don't want to talk about, but Marco, Manyo dear, that production was titled King of Money. King of Money. So at that time, I think it was maybe 2008 or 9 thereabout. So around that period, I'm not sure about the year, but period then Mayuku Ezego. I don't know if you know heard of it.
Yes, Ezego.
It was called King of Money.
It was called King of Money.
So period then I decided, okay, Kashe film Lori story Ezego. So we in fact we shot the first 15 days and we had to discard it. And let it back because all the actors decided to salo. Of course, for no reason. For no reason. Well, no reason best known to us at the time.
Okay.
So lẹ́yìn ìgbà yẹn náà, àtúwátú recast àwọn èèyàn náà. Àyẹn náà tún ṣe bí 10 days wọ́n tún sá lọ.
Or just 25 days almost wasted.
Wasted. Because of course we have a new set of actors. But we're bent on doing that
particular production.
Going forward, Batasha Masha eventually shade this stage come. The next in Tabari was a court summon. So
just like that. No invite, no prior conversation.
Was a court summon. So from there, Katomo, as you see, High Court. Katomo, what issue bench warrants. When we Tabari people you know, so even at that time, it got to a point that we had to vacate our house, Akuronlewa, because we were being looked for. They even came to shoot at our office. Calling our actors to just see veranda. was very lucky. Bullet passed through Irwe. You know, a lot actually went on. So even after that first phase, that's when the court, we thought that things were better. The first court case, Ezego fúnra rẹ̀ wá pẹ̀lú gbogbo àwọn ọmọ mẹ́jọ ìjọ tó bí, wọ́n wá sí court looking very sober bíi pé film here was actually going to destroy their life. And they had a son then for a lawyer. Gani Fawemi was a lawyer at the time. And we were just young producers that was just trying to make ends meet. So it was quite a tough one.
So kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe reach a conclusion agreement.
No, he got to the point that we even had to run out of Nigeria. It was that bad at the time. It was that bad. So at every point in time, it's that police was looking for us, Panty, because subsequently I got to launch publications, the Ezego, they didn't bother looking for them, they just came for us again. So you know, there was a lot of front and back. There was
too many tasks, too many challenges.
It was really bad.
For you to be saying it was really bad.
Really bad. I'm telling you, it was really bad.
So really how did you scale?
Well, first court case hearing we went, second one we ran out of Lagos. By the third one we were in Ghana. Then we had to come back to Lagos because we were told without Batipadawa, by the next court case is as good as Ken Okosalo forever and ever. Do you understand? Because at this point they had issued a bench warrant and all that, and the judge was threatening, so Akpadawa. But luckily, Batawa, family over, see court. The next hearing, wow. So before you knew, they struck it out.
Because I want any complainants, but I want the
so court strike out.
But it must have really been a tough time for you and your husband. How did your children cope?
It was really tough because at the time I had my first child and I was pregnant.
Hey,
and I was pregnant. So, and when it was at the peak of it, my husband left Nigeria for Ghana. There was no cell phone. So I was doing all the leg work here. So, but only by force, by fire, I got to appear in court. I had to go look for him in Ghana. And don't forget, go see phone. I didn't know where he was in Ghana. So, I could take a bold step. We were boss. Name my two. We were boss. Name my two. Ghana. The only thing I had at the back of my mind is I know that there was a thriving film market in Ghana. Film market, and the timing for the next court hearing was just like 2 days away. But to lose time, Lord no, not to lose Ghana. I was going to Ghana with my child and I was pregnant. So moto not too bad, no. So it was just so before I got to him, I had lost a day. But luckily for me, Timoshe Ghana moto to baby, Timoshe baby by name on law. But again, my baby to shall be. I had to son, you know, baby because go see phone.
Go see she fell locate for first hand.
Yeah. So by the time we got to the market and all of that, luckily I saw him. So Mary, first thing early in the morning,
Nigeria.
So it was really tough, but another bad thing about, well, maybe not too pleasant about the industry, most of the challenges standing by, we had people in the industry who won't feed up with information. So apparently the whole thing was based on the fact that our company industry thought to pay and put low, want to make money out of them. They went to sell a story to them. So even when we were tọrọ assassin wa àwọn kan nínú industry náà ni
wọ́n tún ṣílẹ̀kùn agbóde gbà.
Exactly, do you understand? So
they
brought them to our house, but luckily you can't really have access like that. So no far, so a lot has happened.
So far so good. Kò ní bàjẹ́. I mean, I feel very perplexed listening to this first hand and only come by. Ojú ti rí o. Congratulations, man. Because ogun tó bá léyàn tí ó bá báyàn tó tún fìyàn lẹ̀ téyàn tún sì lè kún powder tó fine bí yìí. Ẹ kí o, Lion King àdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run pé ẹni tó gbẹ́ kòtò kò gbẹ́jì torí pé ẹni tó já sínú ẹ̀ náà kò dá lápá. Lórí iṣẹ́ tí ẹ wá ń ṣe ní àkótán, kí ni ká tún máa retí lọ́wọ́ the Dukas?
Okay, nǹkan púpọ̀ là ń ṣe. So apart from film, I also run a film festival. It's called the Abuja International Film Festival. So it's actually the first Anglophone film festival in West Africa. So that is something that we're doing. This is 20th edition.
This is going to be big.
It's going to be very big. It's going to be very big. So then again, we also have a radio station. So which is we have one in Calabar and we have another in Abuja. So run, concurrently. And of course we're back to film, and recently we just shot a reality TV show. It's called Screen Perfect. So it's like looking for the best big Nollywood star. So that then we also have things like Hello Mr. Right. It's a dating game show, which is also running. It's currently running. So we're just doing everything in the arts, basically.
Jáde nínú yàrá kan wọnú yàrá kan, jáde nínú yàrá kan wọnú yàrá kan, which is very beautiful, and I really must commend you. You're a strong woman. You are very strong. Because ó ti kúrò ní pé behind every successful man, they say ó ti di beside every successful man. There must be a strong woman, because I can imagine how uncle would have felt during these whole issues. Come back to one níyàwó tó strong, tó lè máa sọ fún wọn encouragement lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan. It can break anybody, like anybody. Àmọ́ níbi tí a fẹ́ fi àdàgbà ètò rọ̀ sí òun lélẹ̀. But kó tó di pé mo lọ, let me ask about your opinion nípa social media, the use of social media these days. Ṣé ẹ lérò wípé bó ṣe yẹ ká máa lò la ṣe ń lò, knowing fully well pé it's plug and play, tó bá ti tan phone ẹ, you are good, and we really ní òṣùwọ̀n sí consumption nǹkan tó ń wọ orí social media. How do you think pé a lè tún jẹ àǹfààní social media?
Yeah, but already àwọn èèyàn for the social media. There's so much. This interview could have been done over social media. So it depends on Bonikaluku Bashi fellow sini. You are on social media, I'm on social media, there are several people on social media. People make money from social media. About the likes of Mark Angel is a billionaire graduate, by virtue of social media. There are several people who look at the likes of Kiki, Macaroni. So it's just dependent on you, how you want to take advantage of it. I want me while with social media, I work along what other people make money on social media. So but of course, you can't regulate it, no? Because when you go to places like China, there are limitations to what you can put on social media, and even some of the content that we consume here, one would consume along here because on my make sure we want block algorithm so that there are basic things that they want their young people to see. So the balance of our areas and say I want to social media, I want to industrialization, technology and all of that. But
artificial intelligence.
Yeah, but unfortunately, maybe by social media space where it's so open. Basically we're not feeding our young people with the right information, what they need to know. So we're gradually losing our culture.
Lórí ìyẹn báyìí sin ẹ bá mi sọ fáwọn èèyàn, especially àwọn òbí, báwo ló ṣe lè wá help àwọn ọmọ wọn?
It's a tough one. That's the truth, because the only way tí a lè sọ pé ká ṣe ni pé a lè ní kí òbí restrict ọmọ ẹ̀ from social media, because bó ṣe ní advantages not only disadvantages. So but the only thing to happen ni pé gbogbo a gbọ́dọ̀ padà sí bí àwọn òbí wa bó ṣe tọ́ wa. Parents must have time for their children. Parents must talk to their children. Every human being is a curious person. But in Kotomo fellow one lórí social media, parents bá ní interaction pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. Tí wọ́n dẹ̀ wà in tune pẹ̀lú time. So there are things that àwọn ọmọ ní expect pé àwọn àbí bàbá wọn lè béèrè lọ́wọ́ wọn. But if you throw it at them, you find out that your children will start discussing with you like friends. So you can now influence how they think. About the social media ló máa kọ́. So you can actually teach your child, but bottom line parents must have time for their children. Engage pẹ̀lú as friends. You must have that relationship. You must have that relationship. Kí nǹkan má tún bàjẹ́ ju bó ṣe wà yìí lọ. Yes. Ṣé ẹ agree pẹ̀lú mi pé àwọn kankan ti mẹ́hẹ̀? Oh, sure. So the bottom line ni pé ọmọ àti àwọn òbí ẹ̀, they must bond. They must bond. Torí pé àwa àti yín gan we must bond. That the mama bond títí lọ́rin. Láti ọ̀dọ̀ aláṣẹ àti olùdarí iléeṣẹ́ AK Media tí wọ́n ṣe agbátẹrù ètò Oyin Mọ́mọ́. Wọ́n ní ká gbé fún yín pé kẹ́ má bínú pé ó kéré o. Pé a gbọ́dọ̀ gbóhùn lẹ́nu yín ká tún máa fún yín ní stomach infrastructure. Thank you very much. So mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín o, gbogbo àwọn sponsors, I want to say thank you for this.
Oh my God.
Ẹ ṣé púpọ̀.
Ẹ wo bí mo ṣe ń wo emotion pé such a strong woman. Ẹ̀yin àwọn lórí ètò yìí mọ̀mọ́ tẹ́ bá fẹ́ kàn sí Mrs. Temitope Duka, of course, probably business wise. Èmi náà tora mi lè mo máa ṣe MC, mo ṣalága dúró mo rojọ́. So irú Abuja Film Festival yẹn ẹ pàdé mi náà l'Abuja lágbára Ọlọ́run. Orúkọ tèmi Oyípadà Olúwadámilọ́lá Ọmọbánirẹ́, ká tún fi ire àti ìdùnnú àti ayọ̀ ká tún fi pàdé ní ìjọ mi. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí gbogbo àwọn èèyàn ṣe máa ń sọ fún wa, pàápàá jùlọ àwọn obìnrin, ẹ jẹ́ ká wa ìyá ká ráyè ti àwọn ọmọ wa nítorí àwọn ọmọ yìí náà lọ́jọ́ ọ̀la wa. Bó o bá ṣe tẹ́ni ẹ̀ ló ṣe máa sùn lé lórí. Mo sọ tèmi náà ó dìgbà.
Ètò yìí gàlágàjù, Oyinmomo, ètò yìí gàlágàjù.